Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike Peterson here with you on the call for the Dirt Slingers Thursday Thunder Series. Here from Lanier. 2 races here tonight. First at Lanier, we're going to take a quick intermission, and then we are going to go to Knoxville Raceway. So 2 races on tap here for you tonight. Looks like we got about 27 cars checked into the pits here tonight. Looking to have 4 heat races. Hope everybody had a great Christmas holiday. We're back racing. So we got 2 races to make up for Monday night, and then our regularly scheduled race here tonight. So we're going to send it down trackside for tonight's national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, wrapping up qualifying here. Braden Eiler currently tonight's fast qualifier. Looks like 12.988. Ernie Williams, Tyler Shell, Dustin Griffiths, Cole Newhoffen, the top 5. Richie Preston, Shea Paulo, Garrett Pepiot, Brett Strickler, and Dakota Kuhn. Rounding out the top 10. Going to get lined up here for the first of 4 heat races. What up, Tim? What up, Dean? Dean and Cindy, all right? Likes and shares to the broadcast, please. Start some watch parties as well if you are so inclined. All right, starting on the pole here for heat race number 1 in the Kinzer Racing Sim Team. Border Tire, Wicked Cushion, Mizea Valley Transportation, number 5. That is tonight's fast qualifier. That's Braden Eiler. Starting his outside in his teammate at Kinzer Racing Sim Team, Mizea Valley Transportation. Wicked Cushion, number 11. That is Cole Newhoffen. Starting third in the Team SETI Group holding Cognitive Warriors. Number 38, I believe that's a Dave Blaney Sim Team car, actually. Number 38, Brett Strickler. Starting 4th in the UDSRA. Wagon KC. Number 73, that is Larry Moody. Starting 5th in the Team SETI Group holding Wicked Relief Gumma CBD number 17, that is Kyle Keene. Starting 6th in the UDSRA Oswego number 56, that's David Flick. And starting in 7th in the DVNF number 23, Justin Stoles. 7 cars going 8 laps here tonight. Going to go around one more time. Cut him loose. We're going to go green. All right, Braden Eiler, Cole Newhoffen on the front row. Brett Strickler, Larry Moody, Kyle Keene, David Flick, and Justin Stoll. 7 cars here for heat race number 1. Going 8 laps. Pace truck is off. And we are racing. Good jump by Braden Eiler through turns 1 and 2 on the bottom side of the racetrack. Cole Newhoffen on his outside. Brett Strickler looking on the inside. Larry Moody right there in 4th. Kyle Keene, David Flick side by side for the 5th position back here. Good battle for 2nd between Braden Eiler, Brett Strickler, Larry Moody. Completing lap number 3 that time by. Braden Eiler still out front. Cole Newhoffen, Brett Strickler, Larry Moody, David Flick on the bottom side, trying to get around his teammate there off turn number 4. Got him at the line going into turn number 1. David Flick on the bottom side of the racetrack, going to take over 4th. Larry Moody back to 5th. Justin Stoll 6th. Kyle Keene 7th. Braden Eiler going to see 4 laps to go that time by here in heat race number 1. Down the back straightaway they go. Into turns 3 and 4. Cole Newhoffen on the extreme outside now, trying to find some grip right up against that outside fence. Going to allow Brett Strickler to close in on the bottom side. Cole Newhoffen right up against that outside fence in that 2nd spot. Brett Strickler 3rd. David Flick, Larry Moody the top 5. Braden Eiler 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Braden Eiler is going to see the white flag this time by here off turn number 4 for heat race number 1. Brett Strickler, Cole Newhoffen still battling hard. Braden Eiler is going to get around. He's going to go around. Cole Newhoffen will inherit the race lead. Through turns 3 and 4, Cole Newhoffen will win heat race number 1. Brett Strickler 2nd, David Flick 3rd. Justin Stoll's 4th, Kyle Keene. Eiler's going to come home in 6th. And Larry Moody in 7th. Braden Eiler looked like he got the inside fence there. Going into turn number 1 on the white flag lap's going to go from 1st to 6th there in heat race number 1. All right, heat race number 2 going to get lined up here on the front straight away. Starting on the pole in the Black Diamond Motorsports Dirty Dicks UDTV number 91, that is Ernie Williams. Starting in the 2nd spot in the Elbows Up Sim Team, BS Air Over the Wall Motorsports Beat number 25, that's Richie Preston. Starting 3rd in the UDSRL Long Haul Coon Motorsports number 95, that is Dakota Coon. Starting 4th in the Team RPM Dirt Racing Network number 14, that's Jeff Peterson. Starting 5th in the Larry Window Service Casey's General Store number 4, that is Jason Randolph. Starting 6th in the Tim Sims One Line Design number 631, that is Jason Williams. Starting 7th in the Kier Speed Lab number 92, that is Peyton Grease. And starting 8th in the number 21, I can't even read that car, PBM number 21, excuse me. Starting 8th is Kevin Fry. 8 cars going 8 laps here. Williams and Preston on the front row. Heat race number 2. Face trucks off. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Good jump by Ernie Williams. Richie Preston trying to sneak there. Couldn't do it. Richie Preston hanging on to 2nd. Dakota Coon. Jason Randolph. A little bit of contact between. Looks like Jason Williams, Jason Randolph going to allow Peyton Grease to get by. He's going to try to sneak in there. Going to fall in behind Williams in 5th. Looking to the inside one more time. Can't make it stick. Jason Williams will hang on to 4th. Peyton Grease 5th. Dakota Kuhn on the outside here for second, trying to get alongside Richie Preston. Can't do it this time through turns 3 and 4. Ernie Williams out by almost a full second already here. 3 laps into heat race number 2. Richie Preston, Dakota Kuhn still side by side. Good battle here for the second spot. Peyton Greaves running in 4th. Jason Randolph 5th. Jason Williams 6th. Kevin Fry 7th. And Jeff Peterson back here in 8th. Ernie Williams out front. Gonna see 3 laps to go. This time by here off turn number 4. Dakota Kuhn puts it into the outside fence. He's gonna gather it back up. He's gonna fall back to the 4th, 5th position here. Riding here with Peyton Greaves. Dakota Kuhn gets a little bit of contact with Jason Williams. He's gonna go around. 2 laps to go for Ernie Williams, out by 1.8 seconds now over Richie Preston, Jason Randolph, and Peyton Greaves. 3 wide there, a little bit of contact off turn number 4 with the white flag in the air. Peyton Greaves gets into Jason Randolph. Randolph goes around. But Ernie Williams will come off turn number 4 and win heat race number 2. Peyton Greaves second. Kevin Fry third. Jason Williams will come home in 4th. Dakota Kuhn 5th. Richie Preston, Jeff Peterson, Jason Randolph. Wild finish there here in the first 2 heat races. Brayton Adler leading the race. Hit the inside wall in the white flag lap. And then we had some beating and banging there right after the white flag. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network Dirt Slingers Thursday Thunder Series. Race number 1 of 2 tonight here at Lanier. Then going to Knoxville. Starting on the pole here for heat race number 3 in the Elbows Up Sim Team BS Air Catch Fetch Apparel. Number 85, that is Tyler Schell. Starting on his outside, his teammate at Elbows Up Sim Team Over the Wall. Motorsports Beat number 21, that's Shea Paulo. Starting 6th in the AMP Works Solar Solutions, number 86, that's Brad Faria. Starting 4th in the Dirtco Media, number 9, that is Lance Heimberger. Starting 5th in the Wicked Energy Gum NOS Energy Drink, number 28, that's Chris Floyd. Starting 6th in the Raven Graphics Dirt Racing Network, number 8, that's Doyle Arantz. And starting 7th in the Barron's Hamall Racing, number 53, that is Bob Ramundo. 7 cars, 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A-Main, top 2 to pole dash. Getting ready to go green here. Pace truck is going to be off. We are racing green flag. Tyler Schell to the top side of the racetrack here through turns 1 and 2. Shea Paulo riding second. Brad Faria. Lance Heimberger side by side here for 3rd. Looks like Brad Faria came up, got into Shea Paulo. He got the worst end of that one. Faria is going to fall all the way back to the 7th running position. Tyler Schell pulling away already over Shea Paulo and Lance Heimberger. Completing lap number 2 this time by Doyle Arantz, trying to get in this battle, running in the 4th spot. Wants 3rd. Through turns 1 and 2, right through the middle of the racetrack. Trying to get alongside Lance Heimberger. Going to go to the top side of the racetrack. Here off turn number 4, a little bit of contact. Doyle Arantz, Bob Ramundo. Doyle's going to get into the fence. Caution on the racetrack as Doyle Arantz goes for a wild ride here down the front straightaway. Back to see what happened here. Looked like Bob just slid up. Didn't really know Doyle was there. Doyle got the worst end of that one. Hit the outside fence, came down. Looks like he got into, I think it was Faria. Looks like he's going to hang in the race without a front wing. Re-rack it. All right, going to have a 1-lap shootout here to decide heat race number 3. Tyler Schell, Shea Paulo, Lance Heimberger, Bob Ramundo, Chris Lloyd, the top 5. Green flag back in the air. 1 lap to go. Tyler Schell out front. Shea Paulo, Bob Raimondo, Lance Heimberger side by side here for the third and final transfer spot. Off turn number 4, Tyler Schell will win. Shea Paulo second. Bob Raimondo will come home in third. Lance Heimberger fourth. Brad Faria, Chris Lloyd, and Doyle Lawrence will be the finishing order here in heat race number 3. All right, getting the 4th and final heat race here onto the racetrack. Starting on the pole in the number 82, that is Dustin Griffiths. Starting in the 2nd spot in the 1-9 streaming, number 47, that is Garrett Pepiot. Starting 3rd in the Superman Quaker Straight, number 26, that's Chris Taggett. Starting 4th in the Edge Racing, number 21, that is Michael Meek. Scheduled to start 5th is the number 08, Paul Crumry. Starting 6th in the Finer Cuts Ted's Body Shop Bobcat. Number 22, that is Joe Cease, I believe. Looks like we're going to only get 5. We were scheduled to have 6. Paul Crumry not making the call here for heat race number 4. Only having 5, going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A-Main. Top 2 to the pole dash. Going to have, I believe after this first intermission, have a special announcement here about a charity race we're going to be having here. Roger's going to come into the channel, tell everybody what he's been working on here the last couple of weeks. So once he does that. All right, first we're going to get heat race number 4 underway here. 8 laps. Dustin Griffiths, Garrett Pepiot on the front row. Chris Taggett, Michael Meek, Joe Cease. 5 cars going green flag.
Green flag.
Good jump by Dustin Griffiths right up against that outside fence. Chris Taggett gets the inside fence. Going to fall all the way back to the final spot last. Dustin Griffiths. Garrett Pepiot, Michael Meek, the top 3. Joe Cease. Chris Taggett. Taggett trying to rebound here after getting that inside fence in turns 3 and 4. We got one going around Pepiot. And looks like Michael Meek gets together. One goes around. Garrett Pepiot here stall. Gets it refired there off turn number 4. Dustin Griffiths out front. Joe Cease. Chris Taggett, the front 3. Michael Meek, Garrett Pepiot. Dustin Griffiths off by 1.3 seconds now. 5 laps to go that time by. Joe Cease, Chris Taggett. Taggett's going to dive to the inside. Off turn number 4. 4 laps to go. Chris Taggett's going to take over that 2nd spot. Joe Cease going to fall back to 3rd there for the time being. Wants that 2nd spot back. Taggett, Cease side by side at the line going into turn number 1. 3 laps to go that time by. Both trying to track down Dustin Griffiths. 1.5 seconds now. Chris Taggett on the bottom side of the racetrack. Joe Cease on the outside. 2 laps to go. Still side by side for the 2nd spot. Good battle here for the 2nd position. Trying to get into tonight's pole dash. White flag in the air for Dustin Griffiths, who is out front by 1.7 seconds. Chris Taggett, Joe Cease battling hard. Cease going to edge ahead going down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Dustin Griffiths will win heat race number 4. Joe Cease in 2nd. Chris Taggett, Michael Meek, and Garrett Pepiot rounding out the top 5. All right, B-Main coming on to the racetrack, I believe. C-Main coming on to the racetrack. Starting on the pole for tonight's C main is the number 47 of Garrett Pepiat. Starting second in the number 5 is Braden Aller. Starting third in the 25, that's Richie Preston. Starting fourth in the 28, that is Chris Lloyd. Scheduled to be in the 5th is Paul Crumright. Starting 6th in the 73, that is Larry Moody. Starting 7th in the 14, that's Jeff Peterson. Starting 8th in the 8 is Doyle Arantz. And starting in the 9th spot, it's going to be probably the 8th spot in the number 4. That is Jason Randolph. We're going to have 8 cars. Look like we're 8 cars going for the top 4 to the rear of the B main. Going 10 laps. All right, going to go green next time for tonight's C main. Top 4 to the rear of the B. Some guys got some work to do here. Garrett Pepiat, Braden Eiler in the front row. Richie Preston, Chris Lloyd. Row 2, Jeff Peterson, Larry Moody, row 3. Jason Randolph, Doyle Arantz, row 4, green flag. Braden Eiler, Garrett Pepiat. Pepiat's going to take the race lead. Eiler wants it on the outside. Through turns 3 and 4. Richie Preston on the bottom side. Garrett Pepiat, Braden Eiler. Pepiat drives to the bottom side now. Eiler up against that outside fence. Richie Preston riding in the 3rd spot. Larry Moody in the 4th and final transfer spot. Jeff Peterson riding in 5th. Jason Randolph looking to go around him on the bottom side. Jason Randolph will take over that 5th spot. Jeff Peterson back to 6th. Doyle Arantz, Chris Lloyd rounding out the 8 cars here in tonight's C main. Braden Eiler pulling away by a full second now. Garrett Pepiat in the 2nd spot. Larry Moody, Richie Preston, the top 4. Off turn number 4 that time. Larry Moody dives to the inside of Pepiat for that 2nd spot. Can't make it stick there off turn number 2. Pepiat will edge ahead going into turns 3 and 4. Larry Moody trying to get alongside him. Can't do it that time. Richie Preston still riding for it. Jason Randolph all up to 5th. Wants to get into that B main, that 4th and final transfer spot. Good battling back here. Larry Moody 2nd. Garrett Pepiat 3rd. Richie Preston, Jason Randolph. Going to see 3 laps to go for race leader Braden Eiler, out by 1.8 seconds now. Jason Randolph dives to the inside of Richie Preston for that 4th and final transfer spot. He will take it down the back straightaway going into turn number 3. Jason Randolph in the 4th and final transfer spot. Richie Preston back to 5th. Doyle Arantz 6th, Jeff Peterson in 7th, Chris Lloyd 8th. Braden Eiler is going to see the white flag here off turn number 4 for tonight's C main. Larry Moody, Garrett Pepiat, Jason Randolph. Down the back straightaway off turn number 4. Braden Eiler will win the C main. Larry Moody 2nd, Garrett Pepiat 3rd, Jason Randolph 4th. Richie Preston, Doyle Arantz, Jeff Peterson, Chris Lloyd. All right, going to get B-Main on the racetrack here. All right, got 11 cars gridding up here for tonight's B main. Excuse me. Jeez, can't even talk. All right, 11 cars going for 8 spots. Starting on the pole into number 23, that's Justin Stoll. Starting second in the 631, that is Jason Williams. Starting third. In the number 9, that is Lance Heimberger. Starting fourth in the 21, that's Michael Meek. Starting fifth in the 17, that's Kyle Keene. 16 in the 95, that is Dakota Kuhn. Starting sixth in the 95, that's Dakota Kuhn. Seventh in the 86, that is Brad Faria. Eighth in the number 5, that is Braden Eiler. Ninth in the 73, Larry Moody. 10th, the 47 of Garrett Pepiot. And 11th in the 4, that is Jason Randolph. 11 cars going for the top 8 spots to get into the rear of tonight's A main event. Justin Stoles, Jason Williams on the front row. Lance Heimberger, Michael Meek, row 2. Kyle Keene, Dakota Kuhn, row 3. Pace truck's off. Green flag. Great jump by Justin Stoltz. Going into turns 1 and 2. Lance Heimberger in second. Kyle Keene third. Michael Meek in fourth. Got a couple cars, a little bit of contact back here. Jason Randolph, one's about to go around. Gathers it back up. Brad Faria pinballing his way back to the 10th spot. Justin Stoles, Lance Heimberger, Michael Meek, Kyle Keene, the front 4 here. Jason Randolph 5th. Braden Eiler up to 6th. Garrett Pepiot 7th. Dakota Kuhn in the 8th and final transfer spot. Jason Williams back here in 9th. Larry Moody, Brad Faria. 3 laps down for Justin Stoles. Michael Meek in that 2nd spot. Lance Heimberger 3rd. Kyle Keene, good battle here for 3rd and 4th. Kyle Keene on the outside. Lance Heimberger on the inside. Kyle Keene will take it at the line going into turn number 1. Jason Randolph coming from the B main already up to 5th. He wants 4th. Justin Stoles out front. Michael Meek, Kyle Keene, Jason Randolph, Lance Heimberger, Braden Eiler 6th, Garrett Pepiot 7th, Dakota Kuhn in 8th, Jason Williams right there in 9th, trying to get into that final transfer spot. Dakota Kuhn looking to the inside of Pepiot for the 7th spot. Jason Williams right there running in 9th. He wants to split the difference here to get into tonight's A main. Going to keep it back here, battling for this final transfer spot. Garrett Pepiot running in the 8th spot, now 7th spot. Dakota Kuhn 8th, Jason Williams running in 9th. Going to have 3 laps to go for race leader Michael Meek. Dakota Kuhn still riding in the 8th spot. Jason Williams 9th. Larry Moody, Brad Faria. Michael Meek's going to see 2 laps to go. This time by off turn number 4. Justin Stoll 2nd. Kyle Keene 3rd. Jason Randolph. Braden Eiler. Garrett Pepiot. Lance Heimberger and Dakota Kuhn. White flag in the air here for Michael Meek off turn number 4 in tonight's B main. Going to keep it back here on the 8th and final transfer spot. Lance Heimberger hanging on to it. Michael Meek's going to come off turn number 4, and he will win the B main. Kyle Keene 2nd. Justin Stoles 3rd. Jason Randolph, Braden Alec, Garrett Pepiot. We got one running out of fuel, looks like Dakota Kuhn. Jason Williams will get around Lance Heimberger and get the final transfer spot. We're going to go back and wow, we tried to go back and watch. We couldn't do it. All right. Pole dash coming onto the racetrack. Going to have 8 cars. Got Peyton Grease, Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams, Dustin Griffiths, Brett Strickler, Joe Cease, Shafe Hollow, Tyler Shell, and Kevin Fry. Thanks, John. Appreciate you coming to hang out. All right, starting on the pole is the number 82 up, Dustin Griffith. Starting his outside is the 85 up, Tyler Schell. Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoff, and Brett Strickler, Peyton Grease, Shea Paulo, and Joe Cease going green. This time off turn number 4, green flag. Got one that's out there that's not supposed to be. Tyler Schell on the bottom side of the racetrack here. Ernie Williams looking to the inside, trying to get alongside Tyler Schell. He's really wheeling it there on the outside. Ernie Williams will take the race lead. Schell's going to dive to the bottom now as Cole Newhoffen just elbows his way through, trying to get that 4th spot. Newhoffen will take over the 4th position. Ernie Williams still out front. Dustin Griffiths on the outside of Tyler Schell for that 2nd spot. Cole Newhoffen running in 4th. Brett Strickler 5th. Ernie Williams out front. Tyler Schell puts in the inside fence. Halfway, 4 down, 4 to go. Dustin Griffiths on his outside. He's going to drive right on by. They're going to go 3 wide here for the 3rd spot. Strickler, Newhoffen, and Schell. Dustin Griffiths on the outside, riding in that 2nd spot. Cole Newhoffen trying to get alongside of him for that 2nd spot. Can't do it there off turn number 2. Newhoffen dives to the inside one more time. Brett Strickler, 2 laps to go for Ernie Williams out front. Side by side for 2nd and for 4th. Dustin Griffiths will wheel it. He will take back 2nd. Newhoffen's going to throw the slide job here in 3 and 4 with the white flag in the air for Ernie Williams. 3 wide at the line going into turn number 1. Tyler Schell up to the 2nd spot. Cole Newhoffen 3rd. Dustin Griffiths 4th. Great battle in here on the white flag lap as Newhoffen throws a slide job. Ernie Williams will win. Ernie Williams will win. Cole Newhoffen will finish in 2nd. Going to go back and watch that one. I kind of jumped away real quick. Tyler Schell, Cole Newhoffen will edge ahead in the 2nd spot. Tyler Schell 3rd. Dustin Griffiths 4th. Shea Paulo, Peyton Grease, Joe Cease, and Brett Strickler. All right, these guys are going to come out onto the racetrack for their warm-up session. Get a quick sponsorship here.
Go?
Yes, sir, we are.
Our drivers are ready. We're going to go straight to the feature on this one. I'll come back and visit with you between sessions.
Sure. All right. Tim Sims is a great sponsor here. Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. They were at the Gateway Nationals last weekend. I think my days are all screwed up here because of the holiday. Today's Thursday, so last weekend. And I believe I heard he's on his Rumble to Fort Wayne right now. So if you're headed up to Fort Wayne for the Rumble, go see Tim's Dirt Track Simulators there in the vendor area. I know he's going to be at the Tulsa Shootout here at the beginning of the year. And then, of course, the Chili Bowl right after that. So make sure if you go to a race here in the wintertime, you go see Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. All right, amen. Getting ready to grid here. We're going to give you from 9th on back because the first 8 cars we're going to get rearranged once they take the iRacing green flag. So starting in the 9th spot is the number 56 of David Flick. Starting in the 10th spot in the 21, that is Kevin Fry, excuse me. Starting 11th in the 53, that's Bob Ramundo. Starting 12th in the 26 is Chris Taggett. 13th In the 21, Michael Meek. 14th. In the 17, that's Kyle Keene. 15th. In the 23 is Justin Stoles. 16th is the number 4 of Jason Randolph. 17th to 47th of Garrett Pepiot. Starting 18th to 5 of Braden Eiler. 19th in the 95, that is Dakota Kuhn. And 20th, the 631 of Jason Randolph. Once they take the pace truck's going to go off, they're going to take the iRacing green flag, race control, rearrange those first 4 rows in how they finished in that pole dash. Once he's satisfied, we'll cut him loose for 30 green flag only laps here tonight. All right, get him rearranged. Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoffen on the front row. Tyler Shell, Dustin Griffiths, row 2. Shea Paulo. We got the hot shoe of Tyler Shell going to the rear. So it's going to be Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoffen on the front row. Shea Paulo, Dustin Griffiths, row 2. Joe Cease, Peyton Grease, row 3. David Flick and Brett Strickler, row 4. Tyler Shell. Series, looks like I believe he's going to be the series champion. So he is going to start in the 20th starting spot. See if he can work his way through the field here tonight. All right, going to lap number 32. Green flag in the air. We are racing. Ernie Williams through the middle of the racetrack. Caution once again here already on the front. First, Kyle Keene, Brett Strickler. Through turns 1 and 2. Couldn't make it. See what happened here. Brett Strickler got into Kevin Fry. Strickler got into it with Kevin Fry. Brett Strickler got the worst end of that one. Kyle Keene kind of just tried to avoid it. Both cars taking it to pit road. I believe Kyle Keene's going to take it to pit road. So it's going to be still Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoffen, Shea Paulo, Dustin Griffiths, Joe Cease, Peyton Grease, David Flick, Bob Raimondo, Kevin Fry, and Chris Taggett rounding out the top 10. A lot of dirt flying here. 20 cars on the racetrack there, Jonathan. All right, going green next time.
Green, green, green.
Green flag back in the air. Going to lap number 35. Ernie Williams out front. Cole Newhoffen, Shea Paulo side by side for this second spot through turns 3 and 4. Dustin Griffiths riding in the 4th spot. Joe Cease in 5th. Ernie Williams still out front. Cole Newhoffen, Shea Paulo. Good battle here for second. Newhoffen on the outside. Paulo on the inside. Joe Cease running for Dustin Griffiths 5th. Side by side, almost 3 wide here for the 5th spot. Dustin Griffiths, Peyton Grease, David Flick. Side by side, 3 wide through turns 3 and 4 again here for the 5th position. Dustin Griffiths, David Flick, Peyton Grease, Michael Meek trying to get into this battle as well. They're still 3 wide. Grease is going to edge ahead going through turns 3 and 4. Going to shake out Peyton Grease, David Flick, Dustin Griffiths, Michael Meek running in 8th, Jason Randolph 9th, and Kevin Fry 10th. Ernie Williams still out front. Cole Newhoffen closing in. Battle for the race lead starting to heat up here. Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoffen side by side through turns 3 and 4. Newhoffen will take the lead at the line going into turn number 1. Ernie Williams back 2 seconds. Shea Paulo 3rd. Joe Cease 4th. Peyton Grease, David Flick, Dustin Griffiths, the top 7, 3 wide, 4 wide back here between Griffiths, Grease, David Flick. Dustin Griffiths got a little bit of sideways there off turn number 2. Cole Newhoffen pulling away by a full second now over Ernie Williams, Shea Paulo, Joe Cease, Peyton Grease, David Flick. Cole Newhoffen still out front. Ernie Williams in second. Shea Paulo third. Joe Cease, Peyton Grease, David Flick, Jason Randolph. Jason Randolph coming from the C main tonight up to the 7th position. Good run for the number 4 machine here tonight. Caution on the racetrack. Let's see. I believe I saw one that got a little slow. We'll go back and see here. That's it. Justin Stoles pounds the outside fence there at the start-finish line, going into turn 1, looped it around, refired, drove right away. But he went around in front of cars. That's going to bring out a caution in iRacing every time. Going to re-rack it here. Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams, Shea Paulo, Joe Cease, David Flick, Peyton Grease, Michael Meek, Jason Randolph, Dustin Griffiths, and Kevin Fry, the top 10. Going to lap number 38.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Newhoffen on the gas going into turn number 1. Ernie Williams, Shea Paulo side by side for that second spot. Going to lap 38 from race control. Cole Newhoffen, Shea Paulo, Ernie Williams. Shea Paulo looking to the inside for the race lead. Newhoffen on the outside, side by side for the race lead. Newhoffen edges ahead going into turn 3 and 4. Williams right there in the 3rd spot. David Flick riding fourth. Peyton Grease in 5th. Shea Paulo on the bottom side. Newhoffen on the outside. Side by side into turn number 3 for the race lead. Shea Paulo right through the middle of the racetrack. Still side by side for the lead going into turn number 1. Shea Paulo right through the middle of the racetrack. Cole Newhoffen on the outside. Good battle here at the front of the field as Newhoffen puts it in the fence there through turns 3 and 4. It's going to allow Shea Paulo to go ahead. Ernie Williams trying to get alongside for that second spot. Can't do it that time through turns 1 and 2. Shea Paulo, Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams, David Flick, Peyton Grease. The top 5. Joe Cease back here 6th. Jason Randolph 7th. Dustin Griffiths 8th. Dakota Kuhn 9th. Tyler Shell cracking the top 10. Going back here, still Shea Paulo out front. Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams, David Flick, Peyton Grease, the top 5. Good battle shaping up here at the front of the field. Closing in on 10 laps to go. Shea Paulo, Cole Newhoffen. 10 laps to go this time by here off turn number 4. Ernie Williams still lurking in 3rd. Peyton Grease 4th. David Flick. Joe Cease. Jason Randolph. Dakota Kuhn. Tyler Shell side by side. Shell trying to start shotgun on the field. Trying to get up to the 8th spot. Dustin Griffiths 10th. Shea Paulo, Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams, the front 3 out front. Peyton Grease, David Flick rounding out the top 10. Front 3 kind of pulling away here a little bit from Shea Paulo running in 4th. Or excuse me, Peyton Grease running 4th. Shea Paulo's the race leader. Ernie Williams going to the extreme outside now, trying to wind it up on the outside, trying to find some grip there. He wants that race lead, riding in the second spot. Shea Paulo dead ahead. Paulo through the middle of the racetrack. Ernie Williams looking for some grip on the outside, side by side for the race lead. Ernie Williams on the outside, Shea Paulo on the inside, side by side. A little bit of contact there going into turn number 3. Ernie's going to drift up all the way to the wall. 5 laps to go from race control. Newhoffen's going to try to get into this battle. Ernie Williams on the outside, Shea Paulo on the inside. Shea's been working the bottom through the middle pretty well all night long. Ernie Williams against the outside fence. Going to edge ahead that time. 4 laps to go. Shea Paulo's got to find some grip there. Ernie's really wound it up there on the outside. Pulling away by 2 car lengths now through turns 3 and 4. Newhoffen dives to the inside. He's going to take over second. Paulo back to third. Ernie Williams out front. Cole Newhoffen, Shea Paulo. Going to be 2 laps to go. This time by off turn number 4 for Ernie Williams. Cole Newhoffen 2 car lengths now as they head into turns 3 and 4. The white flag is going to be in the air this time off turn number 4. Newhoffen trying to throw the slide job. Ernie's going to cross him back over, going down the back straightaway side by side. Ernie's going to slide ahead. Newhoffen on the bottom side with the checkered flag in the air. Ooh, baby. We're going to have to go back and watch that one. That was a photo finish. Might be a dead heat at the line. Gonna have to see this one more time. At the line, we're going to try to get a better view, but it's going to look... Race control is calling the 91. We're going to go back and try to get a better view and pause it right at the line. Great finish there. Looks like Ernie Williams will pick up the victory. Cole Newhoffen second. Shea Paulo will finish in third. Great racing there at the front of the field the last 10 laps. And get these guys to stop here.
Hang on, we're not going green.
All right, we're going to get these guys here in the channel. Shea Paulo got a copy.
Guys.
Shea Paulo got a copy. Shea got a copy, my friend. Shea Paulo.
Hello?
Yeah, I got you, man. You got me?
Hang on one sec, Mike. Let me change my output here.
Hang on, we're not going green.
There we go.
All right, man. Good run for you. Kept it in the top 3 all night. Led a bunch of laps, but came home in third. Just talk about the race overall.
Yeah, we had a really good track. You know, it started out really slick. I didn't expect it to get much worse, and it didn't. The middle stayed pretty good. I didn't realize they were running that slider line behind me, though, and they went around the outside of me. So I tried to fall in line there and run it, but they took off, and congrats to both of them.
Yeah, so you're running pretty much right through the middle there, about the midway point when you took the lead, and then it seemed like Ernie found the top there and kind of got it wound up and went by you, and then Cole kind of went by you too, working the slider line. Did you think about going up to the wall, or was it just too late there at the end and that you kind of made that decision?
I tried to follow the marbles the whole time there, especially when I had the lead. There was still just a little bit of moisture left on the exit where I was running. By the time I realized that they had the top working, spotter yelled at me, "Cars outside." So I knew that I better just keep running where I was at. If I could hold it, I could hold it. If not, then they deserved it, and they did. They ran a hell of a race.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go get ready for race number 2?
Yeah, got to thank my teammates. Elbows up, you know. these guys have taught me so much in the last few months about how to run these and how to set them up and all that. Our sponsors, Over the Wall, BS Air, Paints by Tuna, all those guys, that's there's more, but it's so hard to remember. We got so many now.
All right, man. Congrats on that third place, and hopefully we talk to you again in race number 2.
Yep, thanks, man.
That is third place, Shea Paulo. Cole Newhoffen got a copy.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good run for you. Kind of battles with the wall there a couple times, but came home in second. Excuse me. Just talk about the night overall.
Yeah, it was a really good race. I mean, I just had one decision to make on the final corner. I made the wrong one, but congrats to Ernie. He earned it. We both battled the whole race pretty much, but he was the first to the checkered flag.
Seemed like you kind of were out front there at the beginning, kind of fell back and kind of regained it, and then a good battle there, especially with Ernie at the end. Just talk about that last lap and what you were trying to think there going into turn number 1 and then especially going into turn 3.
I got a big run on him and coming out of 2. I ran the top, and then I was going to slide him. I thought about it, but then I just didn't think I had a good enough run to be able to slide him and clear him, so I just tried to dime in the corner enough and get some grip coming off to beat him on the inside, but it just didn't work out. He got a really good run on the outside.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Just like to thank our sponsors, my teammates at Kinzer Racing Sim Team, my sponsors, Mozilla Transportation, Race on Texas, Wicked Kitchen, DRC Chassis, Border Tire, Southern Pacific Farms, and Profiled by Sanford.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place.
Thanks.
Second place, Cole Newhoffen. Get Ernie here in the channel. Ernie Williams, do you got a copy?
Got you, Mike.
All right, man. Great run for you. And edged out Cole there at the end. Just talk about the night and the race overall.
It was a good night overall. Started second quick out of qualifying, gave me a pole position on my heat. I won my heat, so it put me into the dash. I got a decent spot on the dash and ended up winning that. And once it come to the race, I figured it would be kind of hard to pass. And I figured it'd be locked down on the bottom there for a while, maybe a couple grooves up. And I led most of the beginning, and I seen Shea coming and Cole coming. They got around me there for a little bit, and I was riding behind them, and I was just like, well, I'm just not going to sit here and follow the leader. So I started doing more different things. I started running real to the inside of the wall when they was running into the middle. I was gaining a little bit, but I couldn't pass. So I remember running a little slider line in the dash race, and it felt good. So I was like, well, I'm going to revert back to that. So I started doing that, and I felt like I was faster than them guys, and it was just a matter of having enough laps, not no cautions. I felt like I could at least get around Cole. And I didn't know if I was going to get to Shea. Then I got to Shea. Then Cole got back around him and charged me there towards the end. I got into the wall a little bit trying to push it too hard. But luckily I got enough grip coming out of 4 and just edged him by.
Just talk about what you're thinking on that last lap. You guys are pretty much side by side that whole final lap and then throwing a slide job there, going into turn number 3 and coming off 4. Just what are you thinking, and especially making sure that you're the one on the right side of the race there at the end?
It wasn't so much at 3 and 4 I was worried about. He put the slider on me in 1 and 2, and it's very, very important to at least get beside him coming out, and I was beside him coming out. That's the way it allowed me to do the slide job, because if he'd have beat me coming out, I would have probably ran it in too hard, and he would have the move he would have made would have worked. But luckily, I was enough to. He had to hit the brake pretty much. He had to slow way down to let me go by him because I was already beside him, and I just ran the slider line. And like I said, it's lucky enough to get enough grip on 4. About jumped the cushion down there, but luckily enough, it was good enough to hold. But like I said, it was very, very, very important to get beside him coming out 2 so I can make the slide job work at the other end. I mean, I know what he's going to do. He knew what I was going to do in 1 and 2. You know, I mean, that's just how it is. You got to get, if a guy slides you, you got to be able to make sure you can at least get to his left rear or above. You know what I mean? You need to be there beside him going into the next corner so your slide job will work. And lucky enough for me, I just got enough light out 2 to let me run down this back straightaway with him. And it allowed me to run my normal line pretty much where Kurt pretty much had to pinch him out, and he had to run like a little different. Like I said, he probably had to check up a little bit, and which probably just allowed me just enough.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go ready for race number 2?
Absolutely. I'm going to give a shout out to Tim Nichols with Tim Dirt Track and Simulators. I know he helps Roger sponsor some of the leagues. And give shout out to Roger. I know he puts a lot of time and everything into this, man. He goes out and gets us sponsors, trophies, and everything, and he pays for a lot of money out of his pocket. And you, Mike, for doing the broadcast. I know you guys here every time, and can't wait to go back and watch it. And can't wait to next race number 2. Maybe we can get back in here and chat again.
All right, man. Good luck in race number 2, and congrats on this win in race number 1.
Yep, thanks, fellas.
That is Ernie Williams, the race winner. We're going to turn it over to Roger Wagner. He has a special announcement here as I switch servers. We're going to put up this screen for the special charity race that he's going to tell everybody about as I switch servers.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, everybody, for the fans, for the drivers, on January the 23rd, Dirt Slingers Racing League, in conjunction with Wicked Cushion Esports and Fast Forward Esports, will be putting on a charity event to benefit Cognitive Warrior Foundation. We're going to run a 410 sprint car race, same format you guys see us do for every one of our pro races. We're going to limit the field to 60 cars, the minimum of a $10 donation to enter the race. We're going to have a bunch of prizes to give away. I know the prize for winning, there's going to be a specialty plaque from Edmund Trophy and Awards made for the champion, and they're also going to get a $100 Google Play gift card to go with that. We've got some prizes all the way down to about 8th place. We've got a Hard Luck Driver Award. Somebody that got a raw deal, got a bad deal, maybe missed the show. The You Didn't Deserve That Award. We've got some stuff from Tim Sims. Got Tub Quality Threads is giving a hard charger one of their specialty T-shirts. They're new with Dirt Slingers, but we've been talking to them for a long time. I know a couple of those guys over there. Really good fellas. Going to have a couple of their cars in the race with us. We're going to have an auction via the internet. There will be a link when everything goes public tomorrow on the Dirt Slingers Racing League page here on the Dirt Racing Network over at Wicked Cushion Esports. There will be a link in the information for an auction. And there are items, autographed items from World of Outlaws drivers and All-Star Circuit of Champions drivers. There's a couple of one-of-a-kind shirts that'll be up for auction. I know it's some stuff with Darren Pittman, Casey Kane, Dave Blaney, and Brad Sweet have all autographed some items for us to put in the auction. We will keep that auction updated about as often as we possibly can. There'll be a couple of guys that'll be watching that. This is going to be on the 23rd of January, 9 p.m. Eastern is when the broadcast will go live. We will shut down the auction at midnight on the 22nd so that we can reach out to those who have won the bids so that they can get their fee paid and we can get their shipping addresses, send everything out as quickly as possible. We'll announce all those people live on the air during the race. We're going to have a couple of giveaways. I know there's some stuff from the Dirt Racing Network. We got a couple of hot, cold 30-ounce mugs with some Starbucks ground coffee that's going to be in the auction. We might give one of those away live too. Just waiting to see how many our sponsor is going to put in for that. That's one of the final details that we haven't got worked out. Everything else is 100% to go. If you're interested in joining, all the information will be on there, but please feel free to go ahead and send us a message via Dirt Slingers Racing League Facebook page or here at the Dirt Racing Network, and we'll get you linked up with where you need to go to sign up and how you need to proceed to send in your entry fees. Like I said, it's going to be a $10 minimum donation as a driver. We're going to limit the field to 60 cars. 24 are going to make the feature. And it's going to be a big deal. We're raising money for a very worthy cause, Cognitive Warriors. They do a lot for veterans with depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. They try to make sure that the people are getting the right kind of treatment for their ailment. So they got a lot of different things that they're doing. One of the things they do is electroencephalograph testing. Make sure that it matches their medications with their unique neurophysiological and all their issues, so that they're getting the proper treatment. They're not just getting a blanket treatment. So this is a great cause, and we're really looking forward to working with them. We're looking forward to working with both Wicked Cushion Esports and Fast Forward Esports on this deal. So please be sure to join us and check it out. Get in on the auction. If you got any questions, be sure to send us messages over here at DRN. We'll answer them as quickly as we get them in. But it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, sir. Thank you. And I got about a minute left here before we get ready for race number 2.
Season finale. This
Thank
is
you,
it
sir.
right here. Our champion already decided, Tyler Shelley. He's not going to be at this last race, but he is already our season champion for Thursday Thunder. I want to say a big thank you to Tim Sims and everybody that's involved in this deal for helping us put this on. Guys, without them and the drivers, we couldn't do it. It's amazing. It's a whole lot of fun. I'm going to let you do your deal, Mike. Thank you very much, and I will see you at the end of the night.
Thank you, sir. Roger Wagner himself. Got a minute left here in the practice section. All right, looks like we got 20 cars that have taken time here in the server. All right, we're going to get qualifying going. We're going to send it trackside for tonight's national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. Couple of cars still taking time here. Jeff Peterson on the racetrack. Jason Randolph currently the fast qualifier, 16.866. Michael Meek, Justin Stoles, Ernie Williams, David Flick, the top five. 23 cars taking time. Going to have 3 heat races tonight, 8 laps. Looks like we're going to have 4 heat races. Make sure you like and share the broadcast, please. Start some watch parties if you're new. Make sure you like the Dirt Racing Network Facebook page as well. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us here tonight. Series finale for the Dirt Slingers Thursday Thunder Series. Just waiting. Roger was out there. He's not going to grid. He's going to admin, so he is So we got to wait for him for the server to go because he is not going to grid. Oh, we do have Roger. All right. Starting on the pole in the Larry's window service, number 4, tonight's fast qualifiers, Jason Randolph. Starting on his outside in the UDSRA, Oswego Speedway, number 56, that's David Flick. Starting in the 3rd spot in the DL Lehman Construction. See if I can get a better view. Wicked Leaf Gumlet CBD number 17, that is Kyle Keene. Starting 4th in the number 82, that is Dustin Griffith. Starting 5th in the 039, that is Jordan Hack. Starting 6th in the Barons Halmar Racing number 53, that is Bob Ramundo. So 6 cars going here for heat race number 1, 8 laps. Top 3, 2 tonight's A main, top 2 the pole dash. Everybody else 2 to B main. Dirt Slingers Thursday Thunder Series finale here tonight at Knoxville. Going green here for heat race number 1. Green flag.
Green, green, green.
Good jump by Jason Randolph, headed into turns 1 and 2. David Flick on the outside for 2nd. Kyle Keene, Dustin Griffiths. Side by side for that 3rd spot. Griffiths and Keene get together. Dustin Griffiths all over the racetrack. Keeps a foot in the gas. Going to fall back to 6th, but avoids bringing out a caution flag. Kyle Keene riding in the 3rd spot. Bob Ramundo. Jordan Hack. A little bit of contact there as Hack goes around. No caution. Jordan Hack goes around. Dustin Griffiths a little bit involved there. No caution yet. 2 laps down for Jason Randolph and David Flick at the front of the field. Kyle Keene running in 3rd. Bob Ramundo 4th. Jordan Hack refired in 5th. Dustin Griffiths taking it to pit road. Jason Randolph, David Flick, the front 2 cars. 3 car lengths now, 4 car lengths down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Jason Randolph going to see 4 laps to go this time by here off turn number 4. Into turn number 1 they go. Jason Randolph. 3 laps to go that time by. David Flick still riding 2nd. Kyle Keene 3rd. Bob Ramundo 4th. Jordan Hack still running in 5th. Looks like Kyle Keene's left the server. Might have some connection issues there. 2 laps to go that last time by. Jason Randolph going to come around off turn number 4 here to see the white flag here in heat race number 1. Still Bob Ramundo, Jason Randolph, David Flick, Bob Ramundo riding in 3rd, Jordan Hack 4th. 4 cars still running on the racetrack. Jason Randolph coming off turn number 4. He will win heat race number 1. David Flick 2nd, Bob Ramundo 3rd. Here off turn number 4. And Jordan Hack. Jordan Hack will come home in 4th. All right, going to get race number 2 lined up here. All right, cars rolling here. Going to give you the starting lineup. Starting on the pole here for heat race number 2 in the number 21, that is Michael Meek. Starting on his outside in the number 47, that's Garrett Pepiot. Starting third in the elbows up sim team over the wall motorsport speed number 21, that is Shea Paulo. Starting fourth in the U DSRA, Wegs and Casey. Number 73, that is Larry Moody. Starting fifth in the Bob Roth Ford, number 19, that is Jeremy Zarfos. And starting sixth in the Dirt Racer Network, number 14, that is Jeff Peterson. 6 cars making the call here for heat race number 2. Going 8 laps. Top 2 to tonight's pole dash. Top 3 to A main. Everybody else goes to the B. All right, pace truck's off. Going green here. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Great job by Michael Meek going into turn number 1. Shea Paulo running in the second spot. Garrett Pepiot, Larry Moody side by side there going into turn number 3. Larry Moody's going to slide up, try to get alongside him, can't do it. Side by side at the line going into turn number 1 for that third spot. Larry Moody, Garrett Pepiot, Jeremy Zarfos, Jeff Peterson rounding out the 6 cars here in heat race number 2. Michael Meek still out front. Shea Paulo second. Larry Moody going to come away with third. Garrett Pepiot in fourth. Jeremy Zarfos, Jeff Peterson. Zarfos going to go by Pepiot for that 4th spot. Michael Meek still out front. Shea Paulo second. Larry Moody third. Jeremy Zarfos, Garrett Pepiot, Jeff Peterson. 4 down, 4 to go here for Michael Meek here in heat race number 2. Shea Paulo closing in. Got 2 car lengths now to make up. 3 car lengths, 4 car lengths going into turn number 3. Going to see 3 to go this time by here off turn number 4 for Michael Meek. Shea Paulo going to the outside, right up against the cushion. Larry Moody still riding in third. Jeremy Zarfos fourth. Garrett Pepiot fifth. Michael Meek going to see 2 laps to go here off turn number 4. Shea Paulo got 3 car lengths to make up as they go into turns 1 and 2. Jeremy Zarfos closing into Larry Moody for that third and final transfer spot. Michael Meek working through turns 3 and 4. Going to see the white flag this time by here in heat race number 2. Zarfos trying to get alongside Moody for that third spot. It's going to dive to the inside here off turn number 2. Drag racing going into turn number 3. Looks like Zarfos will take it. But Michael Meek will win heat race number 2. Shea Paulo second. Jeremy Zarfos third. Larry Moody fourth. Garrett Pepiot fifth. And Jeff Peterson will come home in 6th. Rolling out here for heat race number 3. Starting on the pole in the number 23 is Justin Stoles. Starting in the second spot in the number 21, that is Kevin Fry. Starting third in the number 13, that's Joe Cease. Starting fourth in the Dirt Racing Network, Raven Graphics number 8, that is Doyle Lawrence. Starting fifth in the Tim's Dirt Track Simulators 199 Designs. General Tire number 631, that is Jason Williams. And starting 6th in the Lloyd Racing NOS Energy Drink number 28, that is Chris Lloyd. 6 cars, 8 laps here for heat race number 2. All right, going green this time. Pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. All right, going 8 laps. Heat race number 3. Green flag. I believe Kevin Fry went a little too early. Shows Kevin Fry out front. Justin Stoles in second. Doyle Lawrence third. I believe Kevin Fry might be getting a black flag. Justin Stoll still riding in second. Doyle Lawrence third. Doyle looking to the inside of Justin Stoll. Stoll's going to pound the outside fence a couple times. Going to allow Joe Cease to go by. Justin Stoll's going to try to work his way to pit road. Still Kevin Fry out front. Doyle Lawrence in second. Joe Cease third. Jason Williams fourth. Chris Lloyd fifth. Kevin Fry still out front, completing lap number 3. Doyle Lawrence in second. Joe Cease third. Jason Williams, Chris Lloyd. Kevin Fry out front by 1.1 seconds now. We're here with 4 down, 4 to go. Cross flags here in the air for Kevin Fry here in heat race number 3. Doyle Lawrence riding in the second spot. Joe Cease third. Jason Williams, Chris Lloyd. The 5 cars here in, still running here in heat race number 4. 3 to go that last time by for Kevin Fry. Into turns 3 and 4. Gonna see 2 laps to go this time by. Doyle Lawrence still hanging on to second. Joe Cease third. Jason Williams in fourth. Chris Lloyd in fifth. Kevin Fry through turns 3 and 4. White flag in the air this time for race leader Kevin Fry. Doyle Lawrence still hanging on to that second spot. Joe Cease got 2 car lengths to make up. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Cease going to try to dive to the inside. Is going to slide up. Can't do it. Kevin Fry will win heat race number 3. Doyle Lawrence second. Joe Cease third. Jason Williams and Chris Lloyd. All right, going to get heat race number 4 onto the racetrack now. Wait, on one more. All right, there's Ernie. Got 5 cars. All right, starting on the pole here for heat race number 4 in the Black Diamond Motorsports UDTV Tim's Dirt Track Simulators Dirty Dicks number 91. That is Ernie Williams. Starting second in the Kinzer Racing Sim Team Mosaic Valley Transportation Wicked Cushion number 11. That is Cole Newhoffen. Starting in third in the PG Racing number 92. That's Peyton Grease. Starting fourth in the Elbows Up Sim Team BS Air Over the Wall number 25. That is Richie Preston. And starting fifth in the UDSRA Long Haul Coon Motorsports number 95. That is Dakota Coon. 5 cars going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A main. Top 2 to the pole dash. Everybody else 2 to B main. All right, pace truck's off. Going green this time. 8 laps, heat race number 4, green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Good jump by Ernie Williams, headed into turns 1 and 2. Newhoffen's going to slide right on by Peyton Grease. Cole Newhoffen wants the race lead going down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Cole Newhoffen, new race leader, but Ernie Williams battles back on the inside. Ernie will take it at the line going into turn number 1. Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoffen, Peyton Greaves, the front 3. Newhoffen got a good run there off turn number 2. Is going to dive to the inside, slides up in front of Williams. Williams going to cross him back over side by side. Williams will take it at the line going into turn number 1. Ernie's going to slide, use the slider line through turns 1 and 2. Newhoffen back to second, Peyton Grease third, Richie Preston, Dakota Kuhn, the 5 cars here in heat race number 4. Completing lap number 3 this time is Ernie Williams out front, Cole Newhoffen in second, Peyton Grease closing in. Cole got a little sideways there off turn number 2. It's going to allow Peyton Grease to close in. Off turn number 4, Peyton Grease trying to get alongside Newhoffen for that second spot. Going to throw the slide job here in 1 and 2. Newhoffen going to try to cross him back over down the back straightaway. They go into turn number 3. Newhoffen on the bottom, Peyton Grease on the outside. Newhoffen slides up. Going to have 3 laps to go for race leader Ernie Williams here in heat race number 4. Peyton Grease going to take that second spot. Cole Newhoffen trying to get a good run there off turn number 2. To the inside, it's going to slide up. Ernie Williams closing, coming back to these 2 as well. Peyton Greaves, Cole Newhoffen side by side for that second spot. Newhoffen trying to throw the slide job for the 2 for 1. Can't do it this time. Both cars are going to go by. Newhoffen dives to the inside here. Peyton Greaves, Ernie Williams on the outside. White flag in the air. Newhoffen and Williams side by side for that race lead. Still side by side. Ernie Williams got a good run there off turn number 2. Is going to edge ahead going into turn number 3. Shuts the door here on Newhoffen, and Ernie Williams off turn number 4 will win heat race number 4. Cole Newhoffen second. Peyton Grease third. Richie Preston fourth. And Dakota Kuhn in 5th. Great racing at the front of the field there in heat race number 4. B Main coming on to the racetrack now. Gonna transfer 8 to the feature. It looks like we're gonna have about 10 cars coming on to the racetrack, I believe. Got 9 gridded so far. Wait, no, 1 more. What's up, Greg? How are you? Thanks for the share, my friend. Waiting on 1 more to grid. Waiting on Chris Lloyd to grid. All right, so it looks like we're going to go with 9 cars here for the B main. Only one is going to take it to the house. All right, starting on the pole here for tonight's B main in the 039, that is Jordan Hack. Starting in second spot in 73, that's Larry Moody. Starting third in the 631, that's Jason Williams. Starting fourth in the 25, that's Richie Preston. Starting fifth in the 17, that's Kyle Keene. Starting sixth in the 47, that's Garrett Pepiot. Scheduled to be 7th is the 28 of Chris Lloyd, but didn't make the call. Starting 8th in the number 95, that's Dakota Kuhn. Starting 9th in the 82, that's Dustin Griffiths. And starting 10th in the 14, that is Jeff Peterson. 9 cars going 10 laps. Top 8 to the rear of tonight's A main. All right, you volunteer? All right. All right, pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. Going to go green here for tonight's 10-lap B main. Top 8 to the rear of the A. Green flag. Good jump by Jordan Hack into turns 1 and 2. Larry Moody riding in second. Side by side for the third spot. Richie Preston going to go back in third. Fourth, Garrett Pepiot. Fifth, Dakota Kuhn. One falling like a rock is Jason Williams. Jeff Peterson going to go around both him. Dustin Griffiths back there in the 9th spot. Last to transfer. 3 wide back here for that transfer spot. Jeff Peterson, Jason Williams, Dustin Griffiths. We got one into the fence. Larry Moody pounds the outside fence going into turns 3 and 4. Went for a wild ride down the back straightaway. He is going to take it to pit road, so everybody still on the racetrack will transfer to tonight's A main. Jordan Hack out front. Richie Preston in second. Garrett Pepiot third. Kyle Keene, Dakota Kuhn, the top 5. Jason Williams, Jeff Peterson, Dustin Griffiths. 8 cars still running on the racetrack. All 8 will transfer to tonight's A main. Jordan Hack pulling away by 3/4 of a second now over Richie Preston, Garrett Pepiot, and Kyle Keene. Completing lap number 4, that time by 6 to go. Richie Preston closing in now on Jordan Hack. Got it down to within 3 car lengths there off turn number 4. Headed up to almost a full second. Now we're down to car lengths. Garrett Pepiot riding in third. Kyle Keene in fourth. Jordan Hack out front. Richie Preston in the 2nd spot. Garrett Pepiot, Kyle Keene pulling away. Jason Williams riding in the 5th spot. Dakota Kuhn in 6th. Dustin Griffith 7th. Jeff Peterson rounding out the 8 cars still running on the racetrack. Jordan Hack completing lap number 7. 3 laps to go. Richie Preston riding in second. Kyle Keene, Garrett Pepiot side by side for that 3rd spot. Richie Preston taking over the race lead there off turn number 4. Jordan Hack going to dive back on the inside. 2 to go that last time by. Good battle here at the front of the field for the race lead as Jordan Hack puts in the outside fence. Going to fall back. It's going to allow Richie Preston to go by 3 wide behind him here. Kyle Keene is going to take that 2nd spot with the white flag in the air this time. Kyle Keene trying to hang on to that 2nd spot as Garrett Pepiot is right there, but Richie Preston gonna pound the outside fence off turn number 4, but he will win tonight's B main. Kyle Keene 2nd, Garrett Pepiot 3rd, Jordan Hack, Jason Williams, Dakota Kuhn, and Dustin Griffiths and Jeff Peterson, the 8 cars that will transfer. All right, gonna get pole dash cars onto the racetrack. All right, it looks like we're getting the 8 cars onto the racetrack here. We got Doyle Lawrence, Jason Randolph, Cole Newhoffen, David Flick, Shea Paulo, Michael Meek, Kevin Fry, and Ernie Williams. All right, going 6 laps. Going to set the first 4 rows of tonight's A main. Got Shea Paulo and David Flick on the front row. Ernie Williams, Kevin Fry, row 2. Michael Meek, Jason Randolph, row 3. Cole Newhoffen, Doyle Lawrence, row 4. All right, going green here off turn number 4. 6 laps. Going to set the field for the first 4 rows of tonight's A main. Green flag. A little bit of beating and banging back here. Jason Randolph, I think Doyle Lawrence, Michael Meek, Cole Newhoffen. Everybody sorts themselves out. Everybody's driving in the right direction. Going to go 3 wide back here for the 6th position here. Still 3 wide here. Cole Newhoffen, Raven Graphics Machine of Doyle Lawrence, and Jason Randolph. Kind of sorting themselves out here back here in the 6th, 7th, and 8th position here. Doyle Lawrence is 6th. Jason Randolph, Cole Newhoffen. Back at the front of the field, Shea Paulo still out front. David Flick riding in the 2nd spot. Ernie Williams in 3rd. Michael Meek in 4th. Kevin Fry in 5th. Cole Newhoffen, Jason Randolph, and Doyle Lawrence halfway down. 3 to go. David Flick trying to ride through the middle. Shea Paulo on the outside. Ernie Williams right there in the 3rd spot. Through turns 3 and 4. 2 laps to go this time for Shea Paulo. Paulo through turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. David Flick riding in the 2nd spot. Ernie Williams in 3rd. White flag going to be in the air this time by off turn number 4 for Shea Paulo. Ernie Williams trying to get alongside David Flick for that 2nd spot. 3 wide, almost there for a second. Shea Paulo down the back straightaway for the final time here in tonight's pole dash. Through turns 3 and 4. Shea Paulo will win tonight's pole dash. David Flick will come home in 2nd. Ernie Williams in 3rd. Michael Meek 4th. Kevin Fry 5th. Cole Newhoffen in 6th. Jason Randolph 7th. And Doyle Lawrence 8th. All right, going to get these guys to come onto the racetrack for a quick warm-up session. Dirt Track Simulators. Great way to get into an iRacing simulator at your local racetrack if they are there. Making sure you find them in the vendor area or the pit area. I know last week they were at the Gateway Nationals in St. Louis. I believe they're on the way to the Rumble in Fort Wayne this weekend. Next weekend they will be at the Tulsa Shootout in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then a couple weeks after that they'll be at the Chili Bowl. So busy time here for Tim and everybody associated with the Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. If you're going to the Tulsa Shootout and the Chili Bowl, I think he's going to be there too. Roger Wagner himself in the flesh will be down there working with Tim and everybody at the Tim's Dirt Track Simulator. So make sure you say hi to Roger. I'm sure he'll have his Dirt Racing Network hat and t-shirt on. So give Roger a handshake and a pat on the fanny.
Ready to go?
Yes, sir. Let's get it going.
Here we go. Season finale.
All right, going to get ready to advance. Season finale ready to go. 20 cars going 30 laps here for tonight's A main. right, cars are rolling. We're going to give you from 9th on back. Starting in the 9th spot is the number 53 of Bob Raimondo. Starting 10th in the 19, that is Jeremy Zarfos. Starting 11th in the 13th is Joe Cease. Starting 11th was Joe Cease. Starting 12th in the 92, that's Peyton Grease. 13th in the 25, that's Richie Preston. Starting 14th in the 17, that's Kyle Keene. 15th to 47th of Garrett Pepiot. 16th to 039 of Jordan Hack. 17th to 631 of Jason Williams. 18th to 95 of Dakota Kuhn. 19th to 82 of Dustin Griffiths. And 20th is the number 14 of Jeff Peterson. Going to take the iRacing green flag, rearrange these first 4 rows, and how they finish in the pole dash. Once they do that, we will cut them loose for 30 green flag only laps here tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network Dirt Slingers Thursday Thunder Series. Powered by Tim's Dirt Track Simulator Series finale here at the Knoxville Raceway. Hope everybody had a great Christmas holiday. Shea Paulo, David Flick are going to start on the front row. Ernie Williams, Michael Meek, row 2. Cole Newhoff and Kevin Fry, row 3. Jason Randolph, Doyle Arantz in row 4. Going to go around one more time. Going to lap number 32. In the top left corner of the screen here. All right, 20 cars ready to come to life here in tonight's series finale for the Thursday Thunder with the Dirt Slingers. Going to take a couple weeks off. I know next Wednesday night, the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series back, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Roger Wagner will be on the call for that one. They will be back. One final race before they take a month hiatus, so make sure you tune in next Wednesday night. But we are ready to cut them loose for 30 grand flag only laps here tonight. 32 is the white flag lap in the top left corner of the screen. We are racing green flag. Shea Paulo out front. Ernie Williams trying to get alongside David Flick. They're going to go 3 wide there for that second spot. David Flick, Ernie Williams, Cole Newhoff, Michael Meek, Kevin Fry. Off turn number 4 to complete lap number 1. Still Shea Paulo out front. David Flick, Michael Meek, Cole Newhoff, gonna go almost 3 wide there. David Flick, Cole Newhoff side by side now, going into turn numbers 3 and 4 for that second spot. Ernie Williams riding in the 4th position. Michael Meek back here 5th. Kevin Fry, Jason Randolph 7th. Jeremy Zarfos 8th. Peyton Grease 9th. Doyle Arantz in 10th. Still tracking down Shea Paulo at the front of the field, pulling away by half a second over Cole Newhoff, David Flick, Ernie Williams. Michael Meek still riding 5th. Jason Randolph 6th. Kevin Fry gets into the fence. The one goes around. Jeremy Zarfos hard into the outside fence there off turn number 2. Tried to click back on it. Saw that one happening there. Let's see if I can get back here. Kevin Fry came down off the cushion, came down into Jeremy Zarfos. Zarfos pounded the outside fence, bringing out tonight's first caution flag. Going to re-rack it here. Shea Paulo still out front. Cole Newhoff, Ernie Williams, David Flick, Michael Meek, Jason Randolph, Kevin Fry, Bob Raimondo, Doyle Arantz, and Garrett Pepiot. All right, going to go green next time, going to lap number 35. Shea Paulo, Cole Newhoffen, David Flick, Ernie Williams, Michael Meek, the top 5. All right, pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. We are green, back racing.
Green flag, green flag.
Great jump by Shea Paulo, headed into turns 1 and 2. Ernie Williams trying to throw the slide job. He wants that third spot. David Flick can't get close. Michael Meek, David Flick side by side for that 4th spot. Meek going to try it alongside Ernie. Can't do it that time. Newhoffen trying to get alongside Paulo for the race lead. Can't do it at the line. Newhoffen on the bottom. Shea Paulo on the outside for the race lead. Newhoffen will edge ahead down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Shea Paulo on the outside. Off turn number 4. Great battle for the race lead here at the line. Newhoffen has it at the line going into turn number 1. Ernie Williams trying to get into this battle in the 3rd spot. Michael Meek 4th. Jason Randolph 5th. But the battle's still raging on at the front of the field. Cole Newhoffen, Shea Paulo. Newhoffen is out front by a car length there at the line going into turns 1 and 2. Shea Paulo's got a car length to make up as Newhoffen dives again to the bottom side of the racetrack. Shea Paulo to the outside, right up against that outside fence, trying to keep the car in the cushion. Ernie Williams riding in the 3rd spot. Michael Meek 4th. Jason Randolph in 5th. Front 3 cars pulling away here now. Michael Meek, Jason Randolph battling hard here for 4th. Shea Paulo trying to get alongside Newhoffen. Found something there on the outside. Side by side into turns 1 and 2. Newhoffen on the bottom. Shea Paulo on the outside. Side by side down the back straightaway. Wheel to wheel into turns 3 and 4. Shea Paulo on the outside. Cole Newhoffen on the inside. Great battle here at the front of the field. Ernie Williams still riding in the 3rd spot. Jason Randolph, Michael Meek swapping spots here, 4th and 5th. But the battle's still at the front. Newhoffen on the outside this time as Shea Paulo on the inside. Ernie Williams, best seat in the house for this battle for the race lead in 3rd. Shea gets up, a little bit of contact there, a little bit of contact between all 3 of these guys. Going to allow Michael Meek to close back in 4th. First 4 cars out front here. Jason Randolph trying to get into this battle. 5-car breakaway at the front of the field. Cole Newhoffen, Ernie Williams, Shea Paulo, Jason Randolph, Michael Meek. Great racing here at the front of the field. The top 5 all within striking distance of each other. Cole Newhoffen is out front. Shea Paulo, Jason Randolph, Michael Meek, Ernie Williams. Great racing at the front of the field here. Shea Paulo, Jason Randolph battling here for that 2nd spot. Cole Newhoffen still out front. Closing in on 15 laps to go. Michael Meek, Ernie Williams. Ernie's got to try to gather himself, get back up into the fray here. Newhoffen and Paulo side by side. They're almost at halfway, 15 down, 15 to go from race control. Cole Newhoffen, Jason Randolph right there as well. Shea Paulo, front 3 cars pulling away from 4th of Michael Meek. Jason Randolph looking to the inside of Shea Paulo for that 2nd spot. Trying to find some grip on the bottom side of the racetrack. Slides up, working through the middle. Jason Randolph's going to take the race lead here off turn number 2. Jason Randolph to the point. Cole Newhoffen 2nd. Shea Paulo 3rd. Michael Meek 4th. Ernie Williams in 5th. But Jason Randolph coming away with the race lead there at the line going into turn number 1. Newhoffen trying to get alongside of him. Can't do it that time. Shea Paulo still riding in 3rd. Jason Randolph at the front of the field here. Front 5 cars pulled away from 6th of Garrett Pepiot. Jason Randolph, Cole Newhoffen, Michael Meeks now going to take. Oh, no, I don't want to update iTunes. That was a hell of a time to do that. Jason Williams out front, going to see 10 to go. Next time by Jason Randolph, Michael Meek. Pepiot to close back in on that 5th spot. Garrett Pepiot's going to take over 5th. Shea Powell's going to fall back to 6th. Peyton Grease, David Flick, 6th and 7th. Back at the front of the field, Cole Newhoffen's going to take over the race lead. Michael Meek in 2nd. Jason Randolph going to fall back to 3rd. Ernie Williams still riding in 4th. Jason Randolph trying to get alongside Newhoffen. Can't do it this time. He's going to dive to the inside. Newhoffen on the outside. Jason Randolph on the inside. Side by side for the race lead. Headed into turn number 1. Trying to make it 3 wide. You're going to maybe see some lap traffic dead ahead. Jeff Peterson pulls to the side. Let these guys go by. Jason Randolph's going to take the race lead here off turn number 4. Michael Meek, Cole Newhoffen battling for that 2nd spot. Ernie Williams. A little bit of contact between Williams and Meek. Meek's going to get a little sideways, going to keep his foot in the gas, gather it back up. It's going to allow David Flick to close in, but Michael Meek's going to hang on to the 4th spot. A little bit of contact between Ernie Williams and Michael Meek there off turn number 2. Jason Randolph still out front. Gonna see 5 to go next time by for Jason Randolph, pulling away now by a full half a second over Cole Newhoffen. 5 to go for Jason Randolph. Cole Newhoffen in 2nd. Ernie Williams in 3rd. David Flick into 4th. Peyton Grease 5th. Michael Meek 6th. Shea Powell back there in 7th. Jason Randolph working through turns 3 and 4. Going to see 4 laps to go. A couple lap cars dead ahead. Not sure if he's going to get to them in time. Good battling back here for 4th. On back, David Flick, Michael Meek, Shea Powell. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Jason Randolph's going to go by Bob Armando back here. Cole Newhoffen still riding in 2nd. Ernie Williams trying to close in on 2nd. Going to see 2 laps to go from race control. Ernie Williams trying to get alongside Newhoffen through turns 1 and 2. Ernie's going to dive to the inside this time in turns 3 and 4. Is going to take over that 2nd spot. Newhoff is going to try to cross him back over side by side at the line with the white flag in the air this time for race leader Jason Randolph. Leaning on each other here for 2nd and 3rd. It's going to allow David Flick to get into this battle. A little bit of contact there, but off turn number 4. Jason Randolph will win the series finale here at Knoxville for the Dirt Slingers. Ernie Williams will come home in 2nd. Peyton Grease will finish in 3rd. Michael Meek in 4th.
Yellow flag is out.
And David Flick, I believe, in 5th. We're going to go back and check that last one. I think it was Peyton Grease going to finish in 3rd. Going to go back and see this one. Ernie's going to, I believe, come home in the 2nd spot. Yes, Ernie Williams will finish in 2nd. Peyton Grease will finish in 3rd. But Jason Randolph will pick up the victory here tonight with the Dirt Slingers. Great racing at the front of the field pretty much all night long. 1 caution flag, and Jason Randolph comes away with his first win here with the Dirt Slingers. Guys that get stopped here on the front straightaway. All right. All right. Peyton Grease got a copy.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Kind of a little bit of luck there at the end. Got you into the podium, but came home with a good finish. Let's talk about the night overall.
I mean, it's kind of an up and down kind of night. Lanier was a little different, and this race it was like could never really get going until it really slicked off there. And then they all got tangled up there, and surprised that we didn't get a caution in a few laps there, but
just talk about how the track changed. Pretty much, pretty racy track, pretty much the whole night through the heats in the B and then the A. Just talk about how the track changed throughout the whole night.
and Knoxville's one of the best surfaces I think on iRacing because one race it could be up around the top, next race be in the middle or the bottom, and then there's always multi grooves. And the heat races were up on the top, and then starting there at the end, the bottom was kind of coming in the middle. And the top, you can tell, starting to fade away. So everybody was starting to get a little equal, and it was just whoever could hold the car straight there in the slick was who was going to be the fastest.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
I want to thank Kier Speed Shop, Ted Brown's Quality Paint and Body, Leary Shock Technology, Car Deals OK, and Hops Out Guzzler, and all the fans watching this season.
All right, man. Congrats on that third place finish.
Thank you.
Third place, Peyton Grease. You can get Ernie here in the channel. Ernie Williams got a copy.
Got you, Mike.
All right, man. Some great racing there between you guys at the front of the field, pretty much the whole race, especially the first, 2/3 of the race or so. But just talk about what was from the driver's seat.
It was a good run, man. The track was tricky. I couldn't really find a line I liked. It seemed like the middle, Randolph was making the middle work. Nobody could pass him, and I was worried about trying to get up to him and following Cole and everybody. And them guys are being good as they are, man. It's just tough to pass, and track got a little tricky, like I said. And I think Cole got off the cushion down to 1 and 2, and I tried to get off of him. That gathered him up, sent him back. But other than that, it was a good race. I had fun. Both races were really good for us tonight.
We know you like to run the cushion. Was it pretty hard to run the cushion here tonight? And I see a lot of guys just kind of all over the racetrack, especially pretty much the whole night. Actually, the track was pretty well warm, but still racy at the same time.
Yeah. I went up there late, and I wish I would have done it earlier. Like I said, when Randolph started running the middle, you know what I mean, I figured it better. Nobody was passing him. That was probably the quickest way around. So I didn't really want to venture too far away from that line because they would pull you out of number 4, and I wanted to just stay close, like I said, and hopefully that line I was hoping it would go away, and it just never seemed like it did. He ran that line the whole race, and like I said, I tried to run the cushion there a little bit towards the end. I started catching some time up, but like I said, it was just too late when I went up there. I probably should have went up there with about 10, 12 to go and done something up there, but it was tough battling them guys. You just try to race where they're not, and you just, like I said, when you're watching the leaders drive in the middle of the track, and he's pretty much driving away from people, and 2-3 car length lead, and nobody can pass him, man. It's hard to get off them lines sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. All right, a couple thank yous before we let you go.
Black Diamond Motorsports, thank them. Make sure you guys go to Facebook, give us a like. Tim Nichols with Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. He's over in Fort Wayne, the Rumble right now, and he's going to be opening up tomorrow, so make sure you go over and say hi to him. I know a few of us are going to go over tomorrow, and DSRL for putting them races on. Mike, for you for doing the broadcast. Roger for putting up with us all, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right, man. Congrats on the win and the second place here tonight.
Thanks.
That is Ernie Williams. Second place here in the race number 2. We're going to get Jason in the channel. Jason Randolph, do you have a copy, my friend?
Yes, I do.
Hell of a run there, my friend. Came home with the win. And just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat pretty much, especially the second half of that race.
The second half, I just started kind of creeping up on the lead there and just kind of running somewhere in the middle. And next thing I know, I didn't really see anybody in front of me, so just try to keep it going.
Just talk about, like you said, you ran through the middle, and it really didn't go away like a lot of the lines do once they get kind of worn in, and everybody was trying to search all over. You kept it right in the middle. Just talk about how it was keeping your focus, running that same line, hitting your marks every time, especially with guys trying to close in on you and try to run a different line to get around you. Hello?
Sorry about that. Wrong
That's
button.
Hang on. we're not
Yeah,
going
I was
green.
just kind of backing out of the throttle coming in, and it would seem like I would gain quite a bit on everyone. So just kind of working on that. And once I got the lead, it seemed like I hammered down a little bit more. And then Cole and I think somebody else kind of got by and came back up.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go to celebrate here?
Oh, yeah. I'd like to thank Roger for putting on the race, and Edmund Trophy for sponsoring us, and the Tim's Dirt Tracks. They're always great. And
Hang on. We're
just
not going
thanks for
green.
everyone for showing up and having a good night.
This is your first win here at the Dirt Slingers, correct?
Yeah, it is, and might even be first top 3.
Okay. Well, congratulations on that. I had a feeling it was. I just wanted to confirm, but it's nice to see a different face here in the broadcast booth getting an interview. So congratulations, and hopefully we see more of it in the next season here when we get going.
All right, yep, and look forward to seeing everyone again.
All right, congrats, man. That is your race winner, Jason Randolph. That is going to do it for us here tonight. Jason Randolph did pick up the win. Ernie Williams second, Peyton Grease third. For Roger Wagner, my name is Mike Peterson. It's going to do it for us here on Thursday Thunder. We're going to have a couple weeks off for the Dirt Slingers. I know Roger will be back next Wednesday night with the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series, 9 p.m. Eastern time with that. But, yeah, it's going to be a couple weeks before we get back going. And then we got our charity race on January 23rd, I believe is the date. So, but until next time, for Roger Wagner, my name is Mike Peterson. Thank you for tuning in here tonight. Merry Christmas, day late to everybody, and a Happy New Year until we talk again. Appreciate everybody following us here on the Dirt Racing Network, and hopefully you have a great 2020, and we'll be back next year. But until we talk next time, have a great night, and talk to you again next time.